Hi guys, in this video we're going to be looking at how to make our site available online or how to host our site online for free using Netlify. Now as you can see, I have a basic website set up for this and currently it's running on my local host, and you can see the code right here. What I want to do now is make this available online so other people can view it when I give them a URL. Okay, now to do that, the first thing we want to do is go on and head on to Netlify. So what you want to do is open your search engine, search for Netlify, and you should see the link to the site here. Just go ahead and click on that. And the first thing you want to do is actually to create an account if you don't have one yet. So you can click on sign up, and that should take you to the sign up page. But I already have an account, so I'll just go ahead and log in. Now, when I created my account, I logged in with GitHub. Okay, if you already have a GitHub account, I would recommend that. If you have a GitHub, GitLab, or Bitbucket account, I would recommend you log in with one of those. But if you still want to log in with your email directly, you can do this. All right. But like I said, I already have an account, so I'll just go ahead and click on login. And let me go back to this page here. So I'll click on login. All right, and I will be logging in with GitHub. So I'll click on GitHub. All right, good. I'm already logged in now. And then what you want to do now is come down to sites. You can see I have a lot of I have other sites that I've deployed to Netlify before, but I want to add a new one. You can use this option here that says add new site, and you can see you can import an existing project. That is, if you have your project currently on any Git provider like GitHub, Bitbucket, or GitLab, this is the option you want to use. Or you can deploy manually. These are the two options I basically use. So I either import from GitHub or I deploy manually. Now we are going to be going with the manual deploy first before we look at importing from GitHub. Now, if you come up to the menu at the top here, you can see we have the option for sites. Okay, so we want to click on that option. You see, we still have the option to add a new site from here. Now, if you're going to be deploying manually, there are two ways you can go about it when you're on this page. The first way is to click on this button here and use the deploy manually. Or if you scroll down, now because I have some sites already, I have to scroll down. For you, I don't think you might need to scroll down, but just go ahead and scroll till you get to this section that says drag and drop your site output folder here. Now what we want to do is go ahead and bring up our site folder. Okay, this is my own site folder here. All right, what we want to do now is the folder itself is what you want to drag and drop here. Now if I open it, you can see I have all my files here. You want to make sure you have an index.html file because that is very, very important. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and drag the folder itself, not the files. Please keep note of that, not the files. You want to drag the folder itself, drag it down here, and it should start uploading. Alright, it's done uploading and it's deploying. As you can see this, it's published already. That was pretty fast. Alright, good. And you notice you've been given a generic URL here, like a random URL. So if I click on this now, you see the site now is available online. And if I share this URL with anybody, they would be taken to this site. Now, personally, I don't like this URL and I always change it. So to change that, what you want to do is come to this option that says site setting. Okay, under site overview, this option that says site setting, or you can just go through using domain setting. Sorry, domain setting is what we want. So we'll click on domain setting. And now, if you already have a registered domain you want to connect with this, you can go ahead and do that. That's if you have a registered domain. I might be making a video on that soon. But for this video, I don't have a registered domain. So what I'm going to do is just edit this name, at least make it personalized or make it a bit easy to type because this is gibberish. All right, so I'll just click on this option that says edit site name. Click on that and you can give it any name you want. Now I called these front-end tools when I was developing that. So we can go ahead and just call this front end tools. So, and then go ahead and save. Now the moment we save this now, you see that the site URL has been edited and now it's front end tools. Okay, there's a mistake in that name. So let's rename this. It should be front end tools. Let's put an hyphen there, front end tools, and save that. Good. Now you notice now, if I click on that now, the URL has changed to frontend-tools.netlify.app, and this site right now is available online and it is working. Now the other option, like I said, if you don't want to deploy manually, is when you want to deploy from a Git provider. Alright, so what I'm going to do in that case now is I'll come to my username again to go back to the main menu. Okay, to go back to my dashboard, come under site. Okay, and then I'll say new site, and I'm going to use the option that says import an existing project. Now in order for you to do this, you must have already uploaded your site or to a GitHub, Bitbucket or GitLab account. Okay, as you can see, you can connect. The option is to connect to a Git provider, which means GitHub, GitLab or Bitbucket, and you can even use Azure DevOps. Alright, I already have this project uploaded to GitHub. As you can see, in the project folder, we already have a .git folder, which means that this project is currently being tracked by Git. So what I want to do now, is select GitHub. Now, if you don't know how to use GitHub, I have a video on that. You can check my video playlist. You can check through my videos. There's a video on GitHub. And once you're logged in with GitHub or whichever Git provider you've selected, you want to go ahead and scroll and look for that project. I think I called it, let me search for it. I called it front end tools. There it is there. So I'll select that and just come down to deploy site, and that should start the deployment, and the site's deploy is in progress, and you can see it's currently processing, and yeah, it is done deploying. Now depending on your internet connection, it might be a bit slow, but there you have it, it's done deploying. And of course you want to change the name again, so come to domain setting, option, edit site name, give it a new name, save the name. Okay, and there you have it, it is done.